Hannah Ashley here and little Mackenzie Sophia. And I posted something the other day that seemed to upset quite a few people, which was not my intention. So I decided to make a video and kind of go in more depth about where I was trying to go with the post, because sometimes when I'm typing, not gonna lie, I do get a little bit lazy. And I'm like, alright, whatever. Like, they got the point. But when I'm talking, I don't shut up. I love to talk. So I figured it was time to do a video on mommy mindset. And this is something that I struggled with big time. When I first got pregnant, I've always been like Little Miss Independent. Like, I've run my own business. All I have is a tech guy, and I have people that do my Facebook ads. And the rest is me. Like, people think, oh, you know, you hit a certain number on Instagram and you're hiring people to run your account, you're hiring people to do your emails. And I'm like, that's never been me, because that's the way I get to connect with the people who made me me. So I've always stayed committed to that stuff. And even when it's like crazy busy days, I'm on the phone all day, I'm doing emails all day, and then I have to go and answer questions on Instagram, because it's like, I don't want to ignore anyone. I don't want people to feel like I think I'm too good to answer them. But the second I got pregnant, this like fear came over me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna need help doing this. Like, I felt so helpless and so lost, and like, how am I going to keep who I am? And the reason that's so important is because your children are so much smarter than you give them credit for. Like, yeah, we're all the moms that are like, oh, our kid's so smart, they can count to 3. But it's like, your child knows energy deeper than us adults do. Like, even being, like, Mackenzie being in my stomach, this is what's so crazy. If I get any kind of energy work done, her little feet are going, woohoo, mom, I love this. And it's crazy because people are like, oh, well, you're getting energy work done. Like, you're probably like laying down and relaxed. And it's like, yeah, but I lay down for bed every night and I'll feel like a few kicks, but it's like, she knows the difference. When I'm getting actual work done, like, she loves it. And it just goes to show, like, they know our energy, they know our emotions. And that's the same for when they're out of the womb. Like, I'm reading a book right now about when kids learn the most, when that confidence is built. And confidence starts at 3 months old. So that is why it's so important for us moms not to lose who we really are. And that's where I was trying to go with my whole post about, like, don't give up on yourself because you have this beautiful, incredible title of being a mother, the best blessing on earth. You're a mom. Like, what is better than that? Yes, it's tiring. Yes, you might have shit in your hair. Yes, you might have puke all over your clothes. You might smell a little funky because you haven't showered in a week because you're trying to take care of a baby and you haven't slept. But it is so beautiful to get to raise this pure, amazing soul. And with that, it's just like, I feel like moms feel so helpless and they feel so lost. And it's like, why? Like, you are so fucking powerful. You made a human. You made a human. Like, what is more powerful than that? So if you can create a human and birth a human, I mean, whatever process you go through to even get that child here, it's like if you do C-section, I mean, normal way, whatever. It is just such an incredible process. And that healing process is so incredible. And it's hard, and you go through all this stuff. So you go through all that hard stuff, and then you want to tap out? Then you want to call it quits? Then you want to feel hopeless? Like, why? Now is the most empowering time. Like, you just created life. And now it's time to give your life back to yourself. Because I feel like a lot of times during pregnancy, yeah, we're tired, like, we're doing our best every single day. And same with motherhood. I know moms that try every single day, that are always doing their best. But those same exact moms are the ones that are, I gave up on who I was. I gave up on my dreams. I gave up on my goals because everything became about my children. And that's what great moms do. I get it. I totally get it. But how are you going to set a strong example for your children when you don't know who you are and you don't have that confidence? You don't have that love for yourself, but then you're going to go and preach to your kid, you need to love yourself, you need to be confident, you need to be strong, like you need to be healthy because you want the best for these beautiful little alien amazing children. But how are you going to preach that when you're not living it? That is what I was trying to say in my post is, and the way that a lot of moms are, it's like we end up full of anxiety, depression, stress, and that leads to yelling at kids, not handling things the best that we can. We get tired, so we're not interacting with our kids the way we should. And so it's so important to be happy, be healthy, manage our stress in a good way, so that way we can interact with our children without being like so high strung that we might just accidentally slap them. Just kidding. It's so terrible. But it's just like you want to be decompressed so you don't bring all that anxiety and stress onto your children. And then you're wondering why you have like super high anxiety kid. It's like they learned that from one place. Hate to say it, but that is why it's important to work on you. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your goals. And yeah, guess what? It might take a little bit longer than you expect, but the one thing is, like we always tell our kids, like not to give up, to keep trying, to go after this, do this, chase your dreams. We have to lead by example. That is the best way you could possibly do anything for your child, is truly lead by example. That is the whole reason I'm into health and fitness, is because of my parents. They were this incredible, powerful couple that, they were healthy, they were happy. That's who got me on this journey, is just, they told me I had to take care of myself. They were both kind of hard asses when I was growing up, but I needed it because I was a stubborn ass kid. I know I'm going to get some payback. But it was such an incredible thing because my mom would drive me to the gym even though I would complain and bitch and all of that. And she built that habit when I was 13 years old. We always had healthy food in our house. So it was just all these amazing habits that they created. And my dad was that powerhouse who went out and, they used to live on Taco Bell and they'd have to break into my piggy bank in order to feed themselves when I was born. They were dirt poor. And then my dad built this incredible business and he's able to, take care of the family. And, my mom was home with us kids, but she woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, would go run 8 miles, make sure that she got home, fed all of us, packed my dad's lunch, took care of the animals, ran his business, did the bids. And then by the time all that was done, it's gym time. It's my time. Like I have to go to the gym. So luckily, the gym we went to had a daycare. I know not everyone's that fortunate, but if she had to work out at home, it was, you guys are watching TV, Mama's gonna be right here doing her exercise. If you guys need anything, you know where I'm at, but this is my time. And she made that her time. So she was able to best serve her entire family because she had the energy, she had the knowledge, she managed her stress, and it was absolutely incredible because she knew what to feed us. She knew how to make sure that my brother and I could actually stay active and healthy and grow up properly, all thanks to her taking her me time. And it only takes an hour a day. So whatever your outlet is, if it's reading, walking, exercising, whatever it is, don't forget about you. Just because you're a mom does not mean you have to completely lose yourself. And it does take time to get into a routine and find that balance, but it is doable. And that is all I was trying to say with my post. So don't give up on you, because you are the most important person in your household and in your child's life, okay?